Hi students, welcome to the Media Center at Ben Hill Elementary School. We are so excited you decided to stop in today and learn a little more about what we have to offer. In our Media Center, you can learn more about books, computers, magazines, and sit back and relax in one of our several reading areas. There is always a lot to do and see in our Media Center. Within our Media Center, there are several areas that we will learn about today. We will start with our most abundant resource, books. There are 5 main sections, with each offering a different type of book. First, we will learn about our easy books, then move on to fiction, nonfiction, biography, and reference material sections. Pay close attention as we discover what each of these sections has to offer. We will review these sections again at the end to see if you can figure out where each book belongs. Welcome to the Easy section. Here you will find primarily picture books. These books are intended for young readers, but they can also be a quick and fun read for our older readers. The books found here may be fictional, which means they are made up by the author, or nonfiction, which means they are true stories. Most often, books in the easy section will be fictitious. Books in the easy section are arranged alphabetically by the author's last name. When you are locating a book, there are some important aspects to pay attention to. Here, you can see a student looking at the call number of a book. Every book in the Media Center has a call number. The first letter of the call number will tell you what section the book is in. If it is in the easy section, it will start with an E. The next 3 letters are the first 3 letters of the author's last name. You can see here that the call number is E. R-E-Y. This tells you the book is in the easy section and the first 3 letters of the author's last name are R-E-Y. It is always very important to pay attention to a call number when putting a book back on the shelf. This way it is in the right place for another student to easily locate. Now, let's explore the fiction section. Books in this section of our Media Center contain stories that are not true. They are made up by the author. Usually, fiction books are chapter books and are used by older students. They are often longer stories and contain less pictures than the books we will find in the easy section. Books in the fiction section do contain some similarities of those found in the easy section. All books found in the fiction section are arranged in alphabetical order by the author's last name, and they are not true, which means they are made up by the author. In the fiction section, the call number will begin with an F as seen here. This represents the word fiction. Below this section, the first 3 letters of the author's last name will be displayed, just like the books we saw in the easy section. Let's compare and see what we have learned so far. Look at these 2 books. Can you easily tell which is a picture book and which is a fiction book? How can you tell? If you said the picture book was the book located on the left, you are correct. It was more colorful, with very few words and pictures taking up most of the page. If you said the fiction book was the book located on the right, you are correct. This book has black and white pages and is mostly all text, like seen here. Remember students, both the easy and fiction sections contain books that are not true, and all have call numbers with the section and the first 3 letters of the author's last name listed alphabetically on the spine. However, these books contain very different stories, both in length and appropriateness for one's current reading level. Let's continue our tour by moving to the nonfiction section. Nonfiction books are true and are used to gather information on a particular subject. Unlike the two other categories and sections of the library we have looked at, nonfiction books are shelved in numerical order by subject or topic. The Dewey Decimal System is used to categorize or organize books in this section by grouping them into sets of 10. Bookmarks with the categories and shelf markers, as seen here, are located in the library to help students locate the different sections of nonfiction books. For example, if we were looking for a book about our school mascot, a hurricane, we would look in the section 500, which is Natural Sciences and Math. Now it is time for us to visit the biography section of our Media Center. A biography is a true story of someone's life written by someone else. In this section, we will find stories about presidents and inventors, actors and athletes, and lots more people you probably have heard of or will learn about this year in social studies or another subject, such as Mary McLeod Bethune, seen here. Biographies are located within the nonfiction section, but all biography books are grouped together with their own call number in the Dewey Decimal System. Close to our nonfiction section is our reference section. Here you will find encyclopedias, dictionaries, atlases, and globes. These materials are very special and can only be used inside the Media Center. These materials are not allowed to be checked out. They are for everyone to use and share inside the Media Center. Let's take a closer look at what each of these reference materials have to offer. Encyclopedias are books that span many volumes and tell us true facts and information regarding various subjects. The call number on an encyclopedia, like any book within the reference section, contains an R. Also, you will notice that the encyclopedias are numbered and lettered. This information is used to keep the books in order and to help you locate information that is of interest to you. For example, if you are looking for information on dolphins, you would look for the volume that had a letter D printed on the spine, such as the one seen here. Next, in our reference section, we come across our dictionaries. Dictionaries come in all shapes and sizes. There are student dictionaries, pocket dictionaries, and subject-specific dictionaries. No matter which type you pick up, they all have a few things in common. First, words are arranged in alphabetical order. Also, the word you are looking up will usually be printed in bold with the pronunciation that helps you understand how to say the word, part of speech, and definition to follow. We have several types of dictionaries in our Media Center, all available for student use. Atlases, or maps, and globes are also available within our Media Center. These are useful in looking at different places around the world. An atlas contains a group of maps, often showing different angles or views of an area. A globe is a map that is round and spins. For fun, spin the globe and place your finger on an area to stop the spinning. Now look where you have landed. Are you on a continent or in the ocean? What would it be like to take a trip there? You can learn a lot about another state or country simply by knowing where it is located. This completes our reference section. Now let's review. All information found in the reference section is true, also called nonfiction. Encyclopedias, dictionaries, atlases, and globes are all found in our reference section. Reference materials are not allowed to be checked out. They are for use inside the Media Center. That completes our tour of the 5 book sections located within our Media Center. We have looked at easy books, fiction books, nonfiction books, biographies, and reference materials. But that's not all we have in our Media Center. Let's take a look at some of the other resources we have here at Ben Hill Elementary School. Our Media Center also has 2 computer workstations with 6 computers available for student use. Whether you are taking an accelerated reader test, looking up a book to check out using our Destiny system, creating a project, or writing a paper for class, this area is always a lot of fun. In our Media Center, you are able to check out 2 books at a time. Here is a picture of our circulation desk where you will check in and check out your books. To do this, you will need your reading level card with your scan on the back. First, you will have your card scanned, and then you will scan the barcode on the back or inside cover of your book. The media specialist or assistant will be there to assist you with any concerns when checking out or checking in your books. Once you have selected or checked out your books and completed your assignments, there are a few comfy reading areas throughout our Media Center available for your use. We have couches, chairs, beanbags, colorful rugs, and reading nooks where you can spend some free time reading. Once you have finished reading your books, you will need to return them to the Media Center, check them in, and place them on the shelving cart. The shelving cart, seen here, separates the books by section for the library specialist or assistant to place books back on the shelf for other students to find. For example, if you had checked out a nonfiction book, you will scan your book to check it back in and then place it on the shelving cart above the section that says nonfiction, such as you see here. This way, the media specialist or assistant can easily locate all nonfiction books and get them back on the shelves quickly. We have now completed our tour of the Ben Hill Elementary Media Center. Let's see if you can use what we have just learned to help answer a few questions. In which section would we find a book that is not true or fictitious and contains mostly pictures and very few words or text? If you said the easy section, you are correct. Let's try another one. What is the name of the special section within the nonfiction or true section that contains stories of people's lives, such as Barack Obama, the 44th President of the United States? If you said the biography section, you are correct. Finally, once you have found a book you would like to read, besides those resources that are located in the reference section, such as the map seen here, what must you do in order to take your book out of the Media Center with you? If you said check it out, you are correct. We hope you have enjoyed visiting the Ben Hill Elementary School Media Center. Please come back and check out all of our exciting sections soon.